Guys, we are here. It is the day before my departure for my 100 days abroad. My 1,000-mile walk across Portugal and Spain. And a few people asked me to go ahead and share my gear list and what I'm going to be carrying in my pack with me so that they could go ahead and plan for their own Camino. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm working with. They say you pack your fears on the Camino, and that's really the truth. You don't want to carry more than 10% of your body weight, and you don't want to carry anything you don't need. Okay, so I follow a pretty basic rule, and that is what I like to call for myself the 3-in-1 rule. If I am going to be on a through hike that's going to take any amount of time, I like to have 3 in my pack and 1 on my body. So when it comes to socks and underwear, shirts, 3-in-1. I've got 4 pairs of merino wool darn tough socks right here. They're my personal favorites because they've got a little bit of extra padding. They don't smell as bad, like they're antimicrobial, and they are incredibly comfortable. They're built for this exact kind of thing. Also, Darn Tough has a lifetime warranty on their socks, so if you get a hole or anything, they'll take care of it. I have 2 buffs. Anybody that's watched any of my videos before knows that I wear buffs on my head all the time. These, I've got longer hair, and these definitely help protect my head from the sun, and they help protect, keep my hair out of my face and stuff, and keep the sweat from pouring into my eyes. Everybody needs, in addition to their pair of shoes, which got brand new, all-terrain, New Balance shoes for the trip. I got 2 pairs, the exact same. I trained in one, and this is my actual trip pair. And then a cheap pair of just thick, comfortable flip-flops that you can wear in the shower and you're not afraid to throw away at the end of your adventure. This is what we call a shemagh. In between my Caminos, I'll be traveling in the Moroccan desert, in the Sahara, some other places around there. Middle of June, it's going to be incredibly hot. Shemaghs are something that travelers have used for a very, very long time. You can wrap it a million different ways, and it gives you that extra neck and head protection to keep you cool when there's no shade in sight. I got my shorts that I'll be wearing on the Camino, and in my bag are the legs for those shorts. They're convertible Sahara pants from REI, my work. Something different that I'm doing this time is I'm going to have a nighttime bag and a daytime bag. When I get to an albergue or a hostel, I want to take a shower, get cleaned up, and I want to switch into a really comfortable pair of clothes, an outfit, something that's going to breathe, something I can relax in. Because after you put your body through 15 to 25 miles of hiking with a pack, you definitely want something comfortable. So for my nighttime wear, I got running shorts and this Sahara convertible athletic hoodie from REI, fully equipped with thumb holes. Because, as I said in a prior video, I discovered thumb holes in shirts and I will never go back. You want to make sure that the socks and the underwear that you wear are merino wool. They are that moisture wicking material. They are that athletic style of underwear, because it helps to keep your britches from stinking. And you're going to be walking in the summer heat. You don't want to smell. Merino wool is the way to go for that, just like with the socks, and we're pretty much the same. I also, in my nighttime bag, have a towel. This is my fold-out camp towel. They are super cheap. They work really well. They dry really fast. You can hang them from your pack or just over your bunk bed railing at an albergue, and it'll dry within an hour. I also have this unfoldable pack that I got. This is so that when I get to an albergue at night, I can put my pack down and I can just throw whatever I want to carry down to the bar during siesta out. And I like to have this pack available at the top of my backpack, so that when I get through security at TSA, I can take out all of my essentials for the actual trip itself and use it in here. My pack cover. It's like a poncho for your backpack. And this is my raincoat folded into its pocket. It's the REI Rainier raincoat. I used a poncho, a pack carrying or covering poncho last Camino on the French route, 500 miles. I only had to use it twice. This one I wanted to try something a little bit different. There are some ponchos there I may end up purchasing depending on if this works or not. But I got this raincoat and that pack cover for the bag, and I'm pretty sure that'll keep me dry, but if it doesn't, I can spend 5 to 10 euros on a little cheap poncho locally. Gel insoles for my shoes. Inevitably, within the first few weeks, my shoes are going to break down and I am going to get a shin splint. In order to mitigate that pain and that shin splint, gel insoles. I walk a lot during the summer, so I walk early. So headlamp. This is a 600 lumen Petzl headlamp. 400 on my last trip wasn't enough to keep everything well lit. When I was walking, it felt just like it wasn't enough, so I picked up one of these. And to make this more functional, I've got this little case for it that's water resistant. Lantern case. You can set it down and use it as a lantern, or if you're in a shower and you need to hang a light, which if you don't think you'll need a light in a shower on the Camino, you might end up being surprised. And this is a little handy little gadget made by the same company, Petzl, that it's like $10 and it works with your headlamp. But one of my favorite pieces of kit that I've gotten in a long time, I've taken it out a few times on overnights. It's been so cool. Of course, I've got a little extra spoon fork combo just to make life a little bit easier. A power bank, 10,000 mAh power bank to charge my phone if I need to. I have this red spiky ball. When I stop to rest my feet, and I will put a small layer of Vaseline on my feet after I've massaged it out with this ball. This gets the blood flowing in your feet, and it will drastically help you from experiencing any major foot fatigue, unnecessary foot fatigue on the trip. My buddy Michael, who's going to be in Portugal with me on this trip, used one of these in Vaseline on his feet on the Camino Frances, and he didn't get a single blister from Saint Jean all the way out to the coast. You want to have your European wall adapter. Plug in on the top, and it folds down. Soap and shampoo. A first aid kit. This is going to be filled with ibuprofen, Band-Aids, triple antibiotic cream, and then tape for your feet. This is probably one of the most important things I'll have in my pack for my inflammation and my pain and being able to do foot care when and if needed. I quit smoking cigarettes and nicotine and everything and vaping about 4 or 5 months ago for this trip. Europe, there's a lot of tobacco. If you have a hard time with smoking and you don't want to start, just get some of these little flavored toothpicks, mint and cinnamon, and you'll have something to put in your mouth or in the morning when you're drinking your coffee or whatever. It's what I've used to stop. I went cold turkey off of nicotine and I haven't touched it since. I'm just really hoping and praying that on this trip I won't have that much temptation to start again because I don't want to be a smoker. Cord pouch to keep your cords all secure and safe. An earbud. You want to have some music. You want to have something to, cancel out some of the noise while you're walking and trying to reflect. I like to use music. I've got ADHD, and using music is really helpful. The hat on my head will be mainly my evening time hat. It's just a basic baseball cap. When I'm in the heat and it's not fun and I need some more protection from the sun, bucket. This cinches from the back, so it's really helpful. It's not going to fly off your head. I'm probably going to take this off, but this is also floppy, portable. You can smush it up. It's not going to really make much of a difference. I also recommend having a travel credit card. It really helps in emergency situations to have a really reputable credit card for emergency use while you're in Europe. So I'll be using that predominantly on the trip when I use a card, and I'll just be paying it off as I go. One last important piece This is a bag liner, sleeping bag liner. This particular one is the Sea to Summit Cool Max Adapter Traveler. It also has an insect shield sewn into it. This unfolds and it's basically like an ultra thin sleeping bag that will give me something to crawl into in the albergue hostel beds at night. Keep me slightly warm or protected, and also hopefully discourage any bed bugs or anything from biting my legs. And the all-important pilgrim shell. This is the symbol of the pilgrim on the Camino. It's the scallop shell. I wore this on my pack all the way, and I'm really excited to have it hanging there again. So guys, no matter which route you're going on the Camino, no matter if you're walking for a week or if you're walking 500 miles, I just want to say I'm so thrilled for you. It's the most exciting trip you may ever take in your life. It's going to challenge you. It's going to feel like an emotional autopsy at times. You will heal, you'll be challenged, and you will meet wonderful people that you very well may know for the rest of your life. So, like I said, whichever journey you're taking and whenever you're taking it, I hope you have an awesome time. Buen Camino and Ultreia.